Hello global family, hello Tanzania. My name is James Kalimanzila from Tanzania, a master student at University of Zelanga, Indonesia. Today I would like to talk about the excellent leadership of Dr. John Pombe Magufuli, the President of Tanzania. The good leader is the one who knows the way, is the one who goes the way, is the one who shows the way. This is according to John Maxwell. So we want to assess, is John Pombe Magufuli showing the way to the government of Tanzania and Africa in general? In order to understand those aspects, I decided to create the so-called Proud Leadership Challenge. This platform, it included all international students, those are found in Asian countries, and it based on 5 aspects. The first one is about economic, the second is about democracy, the third is about international relations, the fourth is about leadership ability, and the last one is about community service, or service just offered to the community. But here there are some general perspective and attribution of feedback from international students toward Magufuli leadership. The first aspect is about his ability to control corruptions. Most of international students were very happy with his excellent ways to or approach toward eliminating the so-called corruptions.
Today I'm so excited to share my views on Tanzania's current president, Dr. John Magufuli's regime. He is a selfless leader, a leader who listens to the people, a leader who put people's concerns first. He is a key player in fighting against corruption. Tanzania has changed and it is not in a state where it used to be years back.
We deal with corruption very seriously. If you look at corruption, according to Dami Samboyo, in his book called Dead Aid, he says corruption costs Africa billions of dollars, and this is factual. The World Bank every year gives this report about corruption, and the anti-corruption institution also used to give their report every year. If you look at it, it is very disheartening to know that all that chunk amount of money is leaving Africa, just going to single people's pocket.
He has combated corruption in our country. Corruption has been a history now. Nobody is talking about corruption. He has tried to put much effort to end corruption, and it's a history now.
John Pombe Magufuli has been one of the best leaders so far, because most leaders in Africa are not able to fight corruption. But he has managed to try and work on corruption. He has managed to even get people out of his cabinet and get them to be investigated, and he has made sure that they have been taken and tried to court. We appreciate what he has done, because not many leaders are able to stand up and fight against corruption.
Corrupt system in the government. He tried his level best to reduce government spending, especially by taking the money that's used for unnecessary spending and putting them in very big projects.
Stand by reducing corruption in Tanzanian government. Therefore, I kindly request you join me to congratulate Honorable John Magufuli for his outstanding work.
I want to appreciate him for his fight against corruptions. Today, Tanzania is one of the least corrupted nations on earth and on the entire continent of Africa. This shows how this leader is really working for his people.
The next one, his ability now to make the employees or workers accountable to their actions. Previously, this was not happening in Tanzania. Another ability is to shift the capital city from Dar es Salaam to Dodoma. That was very tough work. That was planned since Nyerere administration, but he succeeded. The dream of Nyerere. Congratulations to him for that one. Another things, he have also succeeded to the so-called industry due with his policy called industrialization. Now they are mushrooming many industries, and still he's doing better to that aspect. Another things that was very interesting is his ability to improve and to increase the so-called infrastructures. There is now flyover, stigage, gauge, etc., etc. And also one of the excellent aspects that was discussed is about his ability to increase even flight. There are many now flights in Tanzania. Previously, only one flight Tanzania used to have. Another aspect that was discussed is about his ability to reduce or to remove ghost workers. Most of government in this aspect, they failed in different nations, but for him, he succeeded.
One good thing about him is the cost cutting. I like that part in his administration. He's doing a lot of cost cutting because we all know that economic challenges of the world are real and the resources are said to be limited, while our desire for those resources are said to be unlimited. So since the resources are limited, then we have to manage that little resource we have judiciously. And cost cutting is key in this matter, in this affair. And the way he cut down some of the expenses by cutting off the travels, the first class ticket that the ministers used to travel, that's just fantastic.
We can also discuss about how he has tried to cut down the big tree of favoritism. Now every Tanzanian has equal access to what he or she deserves. Even coming to overseas, now it is about your qualifications, and it doesn't matter who you know, but your qualifications. We would like to congratulate him. He has done much on that. Free education. Our children are learning there. I've been learning students who are coming to school free.
So what's so special right now during his presidency is that within just a short of 5 years, we have been seeing a massive development projects such as housing projects for public workers. We have seen development projects in infrastructures.
With the fifth regime government headed by His Excellency President Magufuli, the country diplomacy, economic, rebate, and social life has recently flourished high. With your due respect, we salute you, Mr. President.
Honorable John Magufuli, his work is outstanding, and his way of ruling the government system is an inspiration to many African leaders. Honorable John Magufuli works on various infrastructure development by targeting economic development, bringing projects like water projects, farm projects, gold projects, etc.
So those are key areas which have been discussed as a feedback from international scholars from different countries. Very amazing, very interesting. Leadership is about actions. It is about example, not words. And what Magufuli is doing is demonstrating every aspect through actions, through example, with commitment and the other aspect. We need now to walk proudly about him, not only nationally, globally, because of his actions. He's trying to build even the dream of African for a long time, to have self-independence, not to depend much from donor or international countries' support.
Imagine in Africa if we were to have 10 or more than 10 Magufulis. Leaders who can put the people first. Leaders who are fighting so hard to eradicate corruption. Africa by now would have been the richest continent in the world.
Talking about the current government under the leadership of His Excellency Honorable Dr. John Joseph Pombe Magufuli, I think it has made great strides in the interest of the nation and its people. and I believe more great development will continue to be done under his leadership. We as Tanzanians need to continue to support our President, Honorable Dr. John Magufuli, in continuing to bring more developments to our country.
I am very much happy with the way he is handling with his administration. His administrative style is something that I reckon with. I definitely agree with most of the things that he is doing. We need to do something that is unique, not to copy direct from the West and then implement it, but try to do something that is African. Yeah, and that's what Magufuli is doing. So I love that guy very well. I love him. So he is doing well. We should all emulate him as leaders, as young leaders, to try to course correct and then manage with the little resources we have.
We would like to congratulate our president for what he is doing for our country. He has done much to put our country on the world map again. For example, here in Indonesia, he has been a talk of the town on social networks. Everyone was praising him as the clever leader, a leader that cannot be bought, a leader that cannot be fooled, and much more traits that deserves our president. And most of the Tanzanians are silent. We have decided to break that silence. As you can refer the issue of corona pandemic, most of the leaders of the world were wondering what to do, but our president was sharp to seek God in prayer, and everybody prayed, and God heard us.
Dr. John Magufuli has handled coronavirus, which has proved to be a threat to the whole world, in an exceptional manner. The way he has done it, it's unbelievable. He has shown very good leadership in the way he curbed coronavirus in his country. That is also a great achievement.
As a Tanzanian citizen, I would like to say that I'm very proud to have a president like Dr. John Joseph Pombe Magufuli. And let me say thanks for all that he is doing to our country and what he will do next. I'm sure that he will get another chance to control and rule our country. Thank you very much.
From the time John Pombe Magufuli came into power, he has managed for the very first time to bring Tanzania to a middle-income country. I want to say congratulations, because not most of the African countries have managed to reach that height.
First and foremost, I want to thank him for his good leadership that he has shown in a number of ways to his citizens and to the entire African continent. Secondly, I want to appreciate him for making Tanzania a better place, and by that I mean having improved the economy of Tanzania.
He's emphasizing to have self-national determinations, not only in Tanzania. He's having his own outlook and action that is very interesting and very amazing. Congratulations to him. You are doing a better than you think you are. I'm proud of you. The world is proud of you, Dr. John Pombe Magufuli. Keep going. You are doing the wisdom. You are doing the blessed work. It is not only about Tanzania. This is about Africa. You are doing something that will remain to the memory, will remain to the heart of the people. You are making the history unforgettable. We are learning about Aristotle. We are learning about other previous people who did very excellent, and we are still keeping in our heart. You will be remembered. If we fail to speak and proud on you with what you are doing, stone or other aspect will speak. I will also like to share the conversation that we are done by international students. Thank you very much. Prepare to hear them. Thank you.
So Shokat, what do you know about Tanzania?
Before I never know about Tanzania. Yeah. When I come to Indonesia, I know from BBC.
BBC.
Yeah, I hear about
John Pombe Magufuli.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like a great man, and he did he did good things for the Tanzania country.
Yeah.
For example, you see, first time when you come to Indonesia, you were from developing country.
Yeah.
Now he bring this country to middle
country.
country.
Yeah. Oh, you know that.
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
amazing.
Now he's doing great things. His currency, everything is so good.
Yeah.
And he gave infrastructure to your country.
Yeah.
Even he finished like corruption.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now Tanzania is going so good because of this president.
Oh,
He's doing a good job.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
This guy is so
and
super smart.
And Tanzania people have to give him another chance so that he make this country more good.
Oh, that's
like
good.
Europe countries.
Oh, thank you so much. This guy is super clever, super smart. He knows a lot about Tanzania.